Hi, I'm Andy Fry. I'm here at the TellyCast Digital Content Forum with Ian Rumsey, who is the Managing Director of Content at ITN. Ian, lovely to see you. Can you tell us a little bit about what your role is at ITN?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cross-company role, I suppose you would say. I sit across the whole company, but my day job, primarily 90% of my day job is running ITN Productions, which is, to all intents and purposes, a factual production company, an indie, but within ITN.
So why are you here at a conference which is fundamentally about digital first? Why is that relevant to you as a business?
Well, it's relevant in two ways. In news, our newsrooms have for a long time been really pushing hard on digital and becoming more digital first. Um, ITV and Channel 4, billions of views every year for their content. In ITN Productions, we are just about to launch a fairly big digital division, which is born out of unifying our old short form commissioned content unit and our YouTube channels with further investment and expansion, which is really exciting. So it's been both a sort of a testing our strategy and also a learning some new ideas today.
Okay, so this digital division, will you be launching new channels? Will you be increasing your investment in original shows that are digital first?
Yeah, both of those things. We have 4 YouTube channels at the moment. We're going to be launching more. We're going to be changing those. We're going to be trialing formats. We're going to be doing partnerships with content creators. We're I don't want to say doing it properly because we have been doing bits of it properly, but it's been slightly siloed. Excuse me, slightly siloed in different divisions, a bit, you know, divided, disparate, whatever you want to call it. Now it's about bringing it together, adding some scale, expanding, and really going for it in a very, very serious way.
And what would you say are the assets? I mean, obviously you're in a terribly well-known brand, but what would you say are the assets that you have that make you kind of battle ready for this world?
Well, I think the fact that we're building on foundations, we already have digital divisions, we're just bringing them together. I think the fact that we are known for working very fast, for making quality content, which is trusted and authentic. And the other thing I think, which is a huge advantage for us in this area, is we've got 70 years of archive sitting in our vaults, which we can use and make fresh, modern, digital first content out of all of that material. Every major news event that's happened around the world in the last 70 years is sitting in our building.
Yeah, yeah. And how do you think AI might play into that? Do you think it has a role to play in surfacing that content, helping you organize that content?
100%. I think, as we said on the panel, AI, I think there's two main uses. One is about automation, about um, uh, utilizing, searching, creating content from the archive, automated automated mechanisms which help to get that content quickly and get it pumping out to the audience as soon as possible. And also, of course, across the whole company, AI is a very useful tool. It doesn't replace the journalism that we have, importantly. It can't verify sources, it can't fact check, it can't speak to people, but it is a very useful tool alongside humans.
Yeah. So you've just come off a panel which had Sam Barcroft and representatives from the Sky and the Sun. Were there any particular themes that came out of that that interested you? Anything that percolated to the surface that you thought was significant?
Yeah, I think it was about the definition of news. News being about information. It doesn't necessarily need to be hard news. It can be about anything in any genre as long as it is factual and informative and either helping people to understand things or telling them something they didn't know. I think we already partnered with The Sun on a documentary, and I think those partnerships are something which are really important in the future. Um, and I think the thing that unites everything The Sun is doing, everything we're doing, everything Sky doing is the trust and authenticity. That is so important. People are so desperate for it now more than ever, I think.
So that's in a world where there are lots of lobby groups and partisan groups putting out information that manifests as news. You're a true resource.
Yeah. I mean, what's the phrase? Opinion travels faster than fact
Yeah.
these days, and it truly does. And there is a place for opinion. There is a place for opinion, certainly on our YouTube channels, but fact is important, and it's not. There's a phrase at the moment which is "my truth," which I've never liked because I think what you're talking about is my version of events. The truth is the same for everyone.
Final question. I think you've been here all day. Have you found it a useful learning experience?
I think it's been Absolutely fantastic. I think it's been a brilliantly organized and curated forum. The panels have all offered something different. They've been the right duration, importantly. You want to leave people wanting a bit more, and 30 minutes is about right, I think. But I think it's been fun and exciting and with a load of thought provoking information, which is exactly what it should be.
Brilliant. Ian, lovely to speak to you. And now you can get back to the networking. Thank you.
Thank you so much.